of the Major Pro League Season 2024 and Season 2025. We got two teams. We have Penang Sunrise Youngsters versus NS Matrix Steers. And now at first, Team Penang Sunrise Youngsters. And your players, number 2, Chia Ji-hong. Number 8, Li Jia-jun. Number 9, Captain Jason Kohawan. Number 10, Lim Won-seong. Number 11, Fu Jin-sen. And number 24, Braylon Bridges Marquis. Number 26, Lai Kok-weng. And your starting 5, number 0, Byron Ray Maxwell. Number 4, Jason Lee Su-wen. Number 15, Chin Jin-yan. Number 16, Chua Sin-tu. And number 23, Taylor Jr. Zorn. Ladies and gentlemen, Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Your head coach, Tan Se-guan, and Guganeswaran Batsumalai. And the opposing team, the undefeated, undisputed, reigning, defending champions, NS Matrix Steers. Here are players. Number 5, Megan Mahadevan. Number 8, Dewey Yang. Number 10, Michael Munoz Vicky. Number 14, Kwek Tian Yuan. Number 22, Chang Ji-fong. Number 25, Joseph Obasa. And number 71, Ong Wei-yong. And your starting 5, number 0, aka Dochet, Daquan Jalen Abram. Number 11, Captain Wong Yi-hao. Number 21, Milo Mark Lok-sang. Number 31, Yu Jia-hao. And number 35, John Angle Akeg Madud. Your head coach, Belton Seeley. And NS Matrix Steers. Coach Lim Wee-chun, umpire To Jia Cheng, Peng Meng Tong. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Hello and welcome everybody. It's the Major Basketball League season. Starting right here, 2024-25 season underway. The first game of the season, of course, the NS Matrix, the reigning champions, taking on the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Just seen the starting lineups. Here are the referees for the game. To Jia Chong, Lim Wee Chun, and Pak Meng Chong are your officials. And a very interesting season about to start. 5 teams taking part. Penang Sunrise Youngsters are one of them. They've brought in 3 import players here. Byron Ray Maxwell, or better known as BJ Maxwell, at number 0. Number 23, Zoran Talley Jr., as well as number 24, Braylon Marquis Bridges will be your imports for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters, but the key players for this team will be similar. Jason Lee and Jason Kaur, the double J's of the Penang Sunrise Youngsters, led by, of course, head coach Tan Siak Guan, assisted by assistant coach Guganes Warren Batumalai. Joining in with the Honey Badgers, trying to show that never give up, never say die attitude. The NS Matrix Deers, their opponent for tonight, also one of the 5 teams, or one of the 4 teams that made it into the finals or the playoffs last year, led by head coach Felton Seeley. The NS Matrix Deers has a returning import in Daquan Jalen Abram, who did play last year in the Major Basketball League 2023 season in 16 games, averaged about 35 minutes per game and 19 points. A very crucial figure for the NS Matrix team. But alongside Daquan Abram, they brought in Madud Akesh, as well as Joseph Obasa, a very familiar face in the Malaysian basketball scene. He was one of the imports when the Malaysian national team did go against in the William Jones Cup. Well, the starting 5 here don't have the faces yet, but Penang Sunrise Youngsters going with Jason Lee. And here's your starting 5 for the NS Matrix Deers. Hu Jia Hao, Wong Yi Hao, Mak Lok Singh, Madud Akesh, as well as Daquan Abram will start. Do remember, the league allows 3 imports to be registered on your roster, but only 2 to play at a single time on the court. So it seems like the Sunrise Youngsters going with a starting 5 of Jason Lee, Matthew Chin, Chua Xin-zhi,
Let's go,
Braylon Bridges, no, that's Zoran Talley, as well as BJ Maxwell. And the referees just making sure they have the equipment for the players settled. I think the problem is the different color headband of the Sunrise Youngsters center. Has to be the same color as the other protective gear worn by the other teammates. As you can see, the majority color was black for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Zoran Talley loses on the tip-off there. Akesh found him open underneath the basket as Mak Lok Singh draws the foul here. Quick start for the NS Matrix Deers offense. And the Penang Sunrise Youngsters will be wondering what happened on the defensive end of the court to allow that open look at the basket. So close underneath the basket as well. Mak Lok Singh with 2 free throws to come. Well, Mak Lok Singh did play for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters last year, so perhaps a revenge game here for the now NS Matrix players. Considered one of the tallest player in the NS Matrix Deers roster. BJ Maxwell with the rip through, trying to call for a play here. BJ working his way. Offensive rebound by Chua Xin-zhi, and that's a very big lineup by the Penang Sunrise Youngsters to start the game. Chua Xin-zhi scoring his first major basketball league basket there on that last possession. It will stay with the NS Matrix Deers.
NS Matrix, ball possession.
And the Penang Sunrise Youngsters, obviously a combination of players from the Penang team as well as their brothers down low, the MBC Basketball Club. Quan Abram with the miss, an offensive rebound by Wong Yi-hao. Quickly up the other way, wants a screen. BJ Maxwell finds a lane, ball poked out. Score just not displaying correctly yet. Score is 3-2 at the moment. Ball stripped out, but it rolls off the foot of Hu Jia-hao. And Matthew Chin, DJ Maxwell and Jason Lee, the two ball handlers for Penang Sunrise Youngsters on the court right now. The Quan Abram takes away Singh's lunch money and is uncontested at the other side. 5-2. Deers. No good on the offensive rebound. Blocked there by Mak Lok Seng, providing that rim protection they desperately need. Wong Yi-hao tries to get it into the post. It will be a turnover. Scores are flipped at the moment. It's Penang Sunrise Youngsters with 2 points and the NS Matrix Deers with 5. BJ Maxwell with the hard set. BJ with the pickup. Tries to put it up and in, but that's no good. Wadud Akesh can create his own shot there. Stepping on the line, it's Hu Jia-hao. The second consecutive turnover for NS Matrix. Jason Lee to inbound, 5 seconds. Stolen away by Hu Jia-hao. A couple of turnovers here, tries to flip it in. Yi-hao dishes it off. Akesh finds Abram. Oh, the crossover makes Jason Lee fall. And Abram knocks down the triple. Cut out again by NS Matrix. BJ Maxwell with the last minute strip. And it's all kicking off now. And as Matrix wants to apply that pressure on their opponents. Haven't seen much from Zoran Talley Jr. yet. Chua Xin-zhi coming off the bench, or going back to the bench. Lim Wan-xiong coming onto the court here. Provides them with another dynamic scorer. Jason Lee threw it away. The bounce pass hit the leg of Jason as he checks out again for Lee Jia-jun.
Substitution.
Lee Jia-jun, once touted as the future national point guard for the Malaysian national team. Played for the UCSI Rising Stars last year. Did really well in 16 games, scoring about 13 points per game. Quan Abram almost double teamed there, gets rid of it real quick. Zoran Talley affects that shot and put up and in. Mak Lok Seng with 2 baskets or 2 contributions already early in this game. BJ Maxwell looking for help. Corner open. Talley spins into a turnover. Hu Jiahao with the tree. That will prompt the timeout from the Penang Sunrise Youngsters as they look to talk things over here. Their game plan being undone in the first quarter.
All right, timeout's over.
Back here, Zoran Tally Jr. to inbound here. Zoran Tally looks to bring the ball up himself now. Tally struggling with the strength of Akesh. Wan Xiong hands it off. Lee Jia-jun finds Braylon Bridges. And that's an immediate bucket for number 24 of Penang. Akesh. Three-pointer by Mark Lok Seng is no good. Jason Kaur finds Wan Xiong, gets a screen and knocks down the mid-range J. NS Matrix Deers now driving to the basket. Akesh puts up a wild layup. Jason Kaur calling for a play here. Jason Jia-jun. Jia-jun trying to get it into the post. Braylon finally gets the hands on it. Daquan Abram impeded by Lee Jia-jun on the break.
Foul on Penang.
It's been a 13-6 run for NS Matrix Deer so far. Megan Mahadevan checking into the game.
Substitution. NS Matrix.
Megan Mahadevan played for KL RCU last year, transferring over alongside Lee Jing Hong to the NS Matrix Deers. Grabbed 3 rebounds in about 7.5 minutes per game. As the referees will once again get a Penang Sunrise Youngsters to remove protective gear there. Slip there by Jason Kaur. Did suffer the ACL injury last year. Wong Yi-hao so in control, driving to the basket there. 15-6, and as Matrix Deers steadily putting points up the floor. Lee Jia Jun wants a pick and roll here with his teammate Braylon. Jia Jun gets double teamed in the corner, has to fire it off. Should be a 24-second shot clock violation, but the referee lets the play on, and it's Akesh with the finish. Jason Kaur kicks it out, spaces, surveying the floor. Jason given space to drive inside, but it was a trap there by the NS Matrix Deers. Quan Abram to Megan, who's running the floor, and he gets the score. So after the 2 points, or the 4 points scored by the Penang Sunrise Youngsters coming out of the timeout, it's been all NS Matrix Deers once again. Foul called on Wong Yi Hao. Pulling the shirt of Zoran Talley Jr. there. Talley will return to the bench. BJ Maxwell checking back into the game, along with a couple of new faces for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Chia Zi Hong making his debut in the Major Basketball League. Had an absolute scorcher of a time at the Maba Invitational just about a month ago. Amidst the turnover there, perhaps some first game jitters. 19-6. Still a massive lead for the NS Matrix Deers. Wei Yong makes his first appearance for the season. The pick and roll, and it's Megan Mahadevan almost scoring another one. Matthew Chin gets called for the foul there, despite his protest. Megan Mahadevan putting up that floater, already getting involved heavily. 2 shots in a matter of 2 minutes that he's been on the court. That's a good sign for NS Matrix Deers when they're able to get production out of the Malaysian big man. And Megan Mahadevan definitely provides a different player build for the Malaysian national team. Akesh missing 2 of 2 there. Akesh down the lane. That's 2. And BJ Maxwell rejects him. So BJ Maxwell played for 3 different colleges in the USA. But most recently played for Indiana University Jaguars. Joseph Obasa now in the game for NS Matrix. Megan Mahadevan misses the shot, rejected once again. That's a good anticipation by Matthew Chin for Penang Sunrise. Getting the screen is Chia Zi Hong, who rises and fires. That hit nothing but the backboard. Tried to squeeze that through the gap. But the Quan Abram will be lucky that wasn't a turnover, as BJ Maxwell called for the kickball violation. And as we were saying, BJ Maxwell, 3rd year playing pro, now playing in Malaysia, but did also play in Georgia, Jordan, Azerbaijan. And Michael Minasviki on the inbounds. Quickly draws a foul. So
2 shots for Michael.
4 fouls, 4 team fouls
Substitution
for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. 2 on Lee Jia-jun. As we were talking about Michael Munezvicki, one of the project players of the NS Matrix Deers. Perhaps now able to show what he's capable of with Mei Mei going off to Macau Black Bears. That is the key team for the NS Matrix Deers, finding a way to cope with the departure of Mei Mei. BJ lost the ball, gets it blocked. Naquan Abram stopped in transition. It's Michael Munezvicki once again. This time drawing the foul off BJ Maxwell.
It's going to be a foul.
Michael Munezvicki, we can see taking the body contact there as he went up for the layup. Had the body control to double clutch it as well. We can see some of the Johor Southern Tigers players in attendance already. Ready for the next game. That will be between the JST team, the local JST, as well as the Putrajaya Parkcity Heat. So far, Penang Sunrise Youngsters has struggled to come up with more points other than the 6. It's Chia Zi-hong. First one missed badly. Second one recovered nicely. Michael tries to answer the 3-pointer, but that's grabbed by Lai Kok-wing off the miss. Chia Zi-hong gets it up top. Zoran Talley wants it down low, gets it blocked away. Going the other way, it's Obasa with the dunk. Obasa showing off his strength here against Zoe. That came off the hand of the defender. Braylon Bridges puts it up. That's a miss as well. Needs to get back on defense, the team. Oh! The body contact there, too strong. Kwek Tien Yuen drawing yet another foul. Seems to be a team in this first quarter. The ability of the NS Matrix Deers to get out in transition and draw fouls. Chia Zi-hong wasn't set, as you could see on the replay.
2 shots.
And Penang Sunrise Youngsters in the bonus. Kwek Tien Yuen was a player that also played for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters last year. Was a crucial veteran presence for the young team. Chia Zi-hong tries to keep up the hot shooting. Ong Wei-yong with the court vision to find Michael. And Michael Munezvicki still missing. BJ Maxwell. They've got to start taking advantage of some of these transition buckets now. Zoe, the first. Lai Kok-wing with the bad miss there. Off to the right. Li Wei-yang. 30+ seconds left. Rebound, chase down. And we're coming into the final couple of possessions here in the first game of the Major Basketball League season of the first quarter, of course. Zoran Tally rises for the mid-range J. That's a miss. Lai Kok Wing, double clutch and makes it. 9 seconds to go. Di Wee Young knows the time on the clock. Michael is the one who will fire, and that will keep the score as it is. 25-11 is your final score at the end of the first quarter of the first game of the Major Basketball Season 3. We'll be back after 2 minutes. It's a 14-point game between the two teams, Penang Sunrise Youngsters and NS Matrix Deers, in the first game of their Major Basketball League season 2023-24. It's Zoran Tally Jr. Can't find a way past Obasa. Chia Zi Hong with the rainbow 2. And Chia Zi Hong continuing where he left off in the MABA Invitational not too long ago. Of course, there was 8 teams participating in that tournament. And Chia Zi Hong was playing for the Parkcity Heat in that tournament. Total 82 points in a matter of 4 games for the Parkcity Heat. BJ Maxwell, the 3, bounces high off the rim and flies behind the backboard. The score 25-13. Penang Sunrise Youngsters trying to find a way back into this. Abram able to get Di Wee Young, but Di Wee Young not successful on his shot attempt. Lai Kok Wing races down the way. He's always a coast-to-coast threat. Quick. Now with the dish. And the reverse layup missed. Swatted out of the hands. It's Kwek Tian Yuan once again. Second time of asking. Able to put it into the basket. Haven't seen much out of Zoran Tally here. Just needs to get used to the team. Zoran with the kick out pass is Chia Zi Hong. Put out, cut out. Diwi Young leaking out and getting it to go. Been a series of turnovers here for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters, who has had a lot of chops and changes throughout the off-season, a long off-season. Lai Kok Wing finally knocks down a shot from outside the arc. Oh, the nice screen there by Obasa allowed an open lane straight to the basket for NS Matrix Deers captain Wong Yi Hao. Wong Yi Hao trying to ask for a challenge there. And we'll see if head coach Felton Seeley will indeed try to go to the IRS. So there'll be a momentary pause here as the referees deliberate. And it will be a challenge here. Felton Seeley, head coach Felton Seeley, goes to the instant replay system here to determine if the possession or the ball did come off of BJ Maxwell's foot or Wong Yi Hao's foot. I think the replay on that will be fairly clear there as it come off the lower leg of BJ Maxwell. And they overturn the possession there, much to the dismay of the Penang Sunrise Youngsters number 0. Daquan Abrams splits 2 all the way with the circus layup as well to end the possession. And the Sunrise Youngsters really needs to find some rhythm right now. The players just seem so out of it. Not a lot of team play. BJ Maxwell requesting the players to come back into their own half court to progress it up the court. Oh, that stuff there. And Akash with the dunk once again. And as Matrix Deers strutting their stuff here, Wong Yi Hao called for the foul as he tried to reach in on the BJ Maxwell dribble. Jason Lee tries a 3 straight away. That attempt unsuccessful there. Just trying to figure out the defensive assignments here for Penang Sunrise Youngsters has been a really confusing thing. As Lai Kok Wing once again gets the steal and all the way down. So Lai Kok Wing already with 5 points so far in this game, or 7, sorry. Chua Shin Ji with the good contest at the rim. Gets it stripped away. Wong Yi Hao misses, but Yu Jia Hao puts it back in. Ball passed into space there. And it will stay with the Penang Sunrise Youngsters here as yet another timeout call by NS Matrix Deers. 37-20, trailing by 17 in this second quarter of play. the head or assistant coach Grugan as Warren Batumalai in the team huddle there for Penang Sunrise Youngsters. A lot of their contribution has come from the local players, with the exception of 2 points. Every other point scored has been from the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. BJ Maxwell, though, scoring his first 2 points of the season here with the Penang Youngsters. Abram gets the screen, chased around. It's Mak Lok Seng who tries to dish it off to Ong Wei Yong, trying to get his teammates involved as well. And as Matrix Deers, all but 2 of their players on the score sheet. Ball tapped out from behind. It will stay with the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Ong Wei Yong, a really veteran guard, wily veteran guard. Has had a lot of experience playing at the international level, of course. Braylon Bridges to the basket, kicks it out, and it's missed once again for BJ Maxwell. The basket ripped down, but no good on the second attempt by Lim Wan Xiong. Abram, the nice pick and roll there with Akesh. Gets NS Matrix Deers another 2 points. Extending it back to a 17-point lead. Penang Sunrise Youngsters seems to be able to foul, or seems to be fouled every time they seemingly get past NS Matrix player. As the Matrix Deers clearly not wanting to allow a 5-on-4 situation. Ball tipped out once again. Ong Wei Yong with the active hands. Zoran Tally. Dangerous pass there. It's Lee Jia Jun with the miss. Abram gets stripped out from behind. Lee Jia Jun and Zoran Tally Jr. loses the handles there. Unforced error for the American. Akesh once again, a wise foul as the defensive inconsistencies continue for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. They've allowed the NS Matrix Deers to work their way into the paint every single time down the floor. And a big disparity, a massive disparity in terms of points in the paints here. 28 points for the NS Matrix Deers inside the paint. And a massive lot of them coming from this man, Madhut Akesh. Madhut Akesh, of course, the son of Elizabeth and Ding Akesh, has 5 brothers and sisters. 5 brothers and 6 sisters, sorry. Oh, the ball tossed into the backcourt as Zoran Tally with the foul. And the Quan Abram still able to make the shot. That will be an and one bucket there for the Quan Abram. The Quan Abram, of course, played a crucial role in NS Matrix's title last year. 19 points per game, 6.4 rebounds, as well as 4 assists. Lee Jia Jun finally gets the 3 to rattle in. His first 3, or the first score of the game for him.
Kick with you.
And as Matrix quickly with a reply up the other end. Jia Hong to Braylon Bridges. Hong tries to bank it off the glass. Once again, the offensive rebound spun around by Hugh Jia Hao as he rises for the triple. A highlight play for number 31 there. Timeout called by the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. As coaches, the coaching team of Penang definitely cannot stomach much more. Starting five, or the five on the floor for NS Matrix Deers right now.
3 minutes and 50
Madut
seconds left.
Akesh,
Here we go.
Quan Abram, Hugh Jia Hao, Ong Wei Yong, and Mark Lok Seng. While the Sunrise Youngsters putting up a 5 of Zoran Talley, BJ Maxwell, Zoran Talley, Braylon Bridges, Chia Zi Hong, Lim Wan Xiong, as well as Lee Jia Jun. 3 minutes 40 left. In the second quarter. Madut Akesh to the rim. Fouled once again, Zoran Talley Jr.
On Team Penang, 2 shots.
Picking up his second foul of the game.
Number 35, Madut.
Perhaps still trying to get used to the pace of the game. Scoreless so far. Madut Akesh requesting a change of the ball. The first player of the game to get into double digits here. 10 points and 4 rebounds so far, along with 2 assists. Akesh was born in Tonj, South Sudan, but did move to Australia in 2005. Recently played in Australia as well with the Knox Raiders in the NBL 1. Was a key player as the Knox Raiders defended their titles. Zoran Talley hands it off. But a mistake there by Chia Zi Hong as he was trying to wave off a teammate, committing the traveling violation inadvertently. Well, don't go away, guys. We do have another game coming up after this. Johor Southern Tigers taking on the Putrajaya Parkcity Heat at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. my bad. Complete air ball there by Mark Lok Seng. Zoran Talley trying to create some space. Wants the screen. Lee Jia Jun. Zi Hong. Has very little time to work his magic. Tries to bank it off the glass. It's Braylon Bridges. Thrown away by the NS Matrix Deers. It's Li Jiajun into the middle. Once again, not used to the basketball. We're using the Li-Ning basketballs here. Akesh.
Okay, good two.
Second
Good
ball
two.
goes in for Madut Akesh. Tacks on yet another offensive rebound. Makes it 3 for the game. And the score is a palindrome of each other right now. 25 to 52. And as Matrix Deers leading by a massive 27 points. Jia Zihong firing from deep. That one hits the left-hand side of the rim.
Substitution for both teams.
It was only a 14-point lead for NS Matrix in that first quarter.
Timeout call, NS Matrix.
But they've almost doubled that lead right now as a timeout called by NS Matrix, trying to give their players a bit of rest perhaps as we take a short break here.
Timeout's over. We're back in the game.
This is the first game of what will be a very long season coming up. The Major Basketball League 2024-25 season will go on into January of 2025 and will end just before Chinese New Year. So the Penang Sunrise Youngsters perhaps still struggling with a bit of chemistry issues, leaving a lot of empty assignments inside the paint. As you can see, Obasa with the tap out, who finds BJ Maxwell. Lai Kok Wing, his second dribble from that same left-hand corner. Yang once again. NS Matrix Deers just doing a good job finding the open man. That one is missed. Foul called off the ball. We'll see what the referee has to say about this.
Foul on Penang.
Goes on
NS
number
Matrix, ball possession.
15 there. Matthew Chin Jin Yen called for the foul. That one goes on him for the disruption on Quek. As BJ Maxwell able to get a hand on the inbound pass. 24 points is the difference between the two teams right now. 1 minute 21 left. Sunrise in the bonus. Struggling to defend their players inside the basket. Called as a turnover from Kwek Tien Yuen. Thought there was a touch by a Penang Sunrise player there as the ball bounced out of bounds. But it will stay with the team in white, red and white. Hailing from Penang. Long way, a 6-hour journey to Kluang, Johor here. Zoran Talley Jr. fouled by Kwek Tien Yuen as Kwek
Foul call on NS Matrix.
not one to allow that open layup.
Penang ball possession.
And as Matrix had fouls to give as well. So it was a wise call as this will be a sidelines out of bounds instead of an easy 2. Xingzhi. overshot that pass there. But saved by the referee whistle, it seems.
Substitution.
And NS Matrix Deers just have so many players that throw at the imports of their opponents. Li Wei Young, a very capable defender. Daquan Abram, willing defender as well. Lim Wan Xiong rising for that mid-range jumper. Gets a second chance at it. Floater put in there over Joseph Abbas's head. Quack. Long Wei Yong. Quack has that ability to stretch the floor. BJ Maxwell comes down with the board. Long outlet. And it's Zoran Terry gets his first score. Ball slips out of the hand as that one goes the other way. And as Matrix Deers finally making some mistakes here, and Penang Sunrise Youngsters have got to take advantage, got to really put up some scores here. Likely the final possession of this first half. 12 seconds. BJ backs it out, hands it off. Matthew steps through, gets it blocked. Lai Kok Wing, almost misses there.
And that's going to be the first half
to the right of the basket. As that will
Matrix.
be a 15-minute halftime break. The scoring standing at 32-52. The Sunrise Youngsters really need a burst of energy to get back into this game. to 32 is the stats that matter. And as Matrix in front by 20. The main story of the game has been the turnovers for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. 20 turnovers to 10 of the NS Matrix Deers. And the Penang Sunrise Youngsters has struggled to contain the NS Matrix Deers inside the paint as well, as the Matrix Deers scored 34 points inside the paint at a 57% clip. NS Matrix Deers went on a big scoring run to start the game, almost a 12-0 run, and they have never looked back since then. Penang Sunrise Youngsters only held the lead once when they led 2-1. And NS Matrix Deers just dominating in terms of the turnovers, the points from turnovers. And just the chemistry of the team has been so much better. As you can see, the difference of a semi-pro to a professional team, I guess. NS Matrix Deers obviously practice every single day, have 1 or 2 practice sessions every single day. And there's not been a lot of chopping and changing in terms of the team roster from last year to this year. Whereas the
Game on. Let's go.
Penang Sunrise Youngsters has had to incorporate a couple of MBC players into their offense. Foul called on the drive there by Wong Yi-hao, as he will earn a sideline inbounds for the NS Matrix Deers. Akesh almost got loose to the rim there. 52-32. Game just started. The second possession of this game. Akesh working hard to create a second chance. Gets rewarded with the bucket. Akesh now leading the NS Matrix Deers with 16 points in this game. Zoran Tally, only 2 in that first half. The push shot from just outside the restricted area is good. Tried to kiss that high off the glass. It's Chua Xin-zhi that throws it out of bounds. Joran Tally able to save that. Jun using the screen, dishes it off, a turnover there. Mark Lok Singh cutting it out. Mark Lok Singh has seemed to regain some of that energy in him. Now once again, another turnover has been the story of the game for Penang Sunrise Youngsters, as the players on the floor look a bit frustrated. Mark Lok Singh spinning back to the rim, taps it out of bounds as it goes Penang's way. 20-point deficit for Penang.
Sunrise, ball possession.
They'll be focusing at winning a quarter, 1 at a time. That's a contested shot there, very heavily contested shot. As Abram glides to the basket, doesn't get the score to go. But Yu Jiahao somehow coming up with the rebound. Almost was thrown out of bounds. Yu Jiahao had one highlight earlier in that first half. DJ Maxwell, the crossover, working his way into the front court. Zoran Tally, given the space, it's Matthew Chin. DJ Maxwell did try to poke the ball out of Wong Yi-hao's hand there. But Yi-hao holding on strong. Immediately into the low post here. And that will be a one-on-one opportunity. Not taken by Madhu Akech. Trying to find a teammate there. make the selfless play. .741 left in third quarter. Only 2.5 minutes just gone. Li-Ning. A lot of one-on-one play here for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Both teams only scoring 2 points here in the starting 2 minutes. And as Matrix showing off their championship pedigree, Long Seng converts from deep. As the number 21 making a huge contribution. Once again, the swarming defense of the NS Matrix Deers forces yet another turnover. Akash, nice find. As it stays
Substitution.
with the NS Matrix Deers. The team in black trying to go back to back to back. Yihao able to find a lane and puts it up with his left. As the Matrix look to find a successor to Mei Mei here. And as Matrix once again in transition. Madud Akash frustrated that he was interrupted by BJ Maxwell there. Thought he had an open basket at the rim. And a nice strip by BJ Maxwell, deemed to be legal by the referee. Yihao, basket. No good, but a foul call. Jason Kaur will pick up that one. Wong Yihao, no free throws in that first half of play. Did get 6 points though from 3 of 4 shooting. All coming from within the arc. Trying to get into double digits here. Will be 1 free throw for Wong Yihao. Didn't shoot from the charity stripe well yet last year. Only 64%. Wong Yihao now trying to take advantage of the size mismatch inside the paint, but gets called for the 3-second violation. And the Penang Sunrise Youngsters really want to try to improve on the result they had last year. Matthew Chin tries to find a pass to his cutting point guard, Jason Kaur. Ball bouncing off the knee of the defender. As it will be a sideline inbounds once again for Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Bridges. Cross-court pass. Li-Ning spinning around and knocking it down. Number 26. With his 14th point of the game here, showing up big for the team in white and red. Li-Ning forces the steal. It's Lim Wan Xiong who misses the open jumper. Quan Abram defended by 2. A lot of rotation here by the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Bridges with the outlet pass. And Li-Ning with the clever play to save it by throwing it off the legs of Hu Jia Hao. And the Parkcity Heat, as well as Johor Southern Tigers, now getting ready on the sidelines as they will play straight after this game at 9. 2 more quarters of play to come for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters and NS Matrix Deers. Jia Zihong finds the open Jason Lee, who has not found his shooting touch so far. 0 of 2 from the field. Ong Wei Yong finally gets on the board. Leaking out for a quick 2. Wan Xiong now directing traffic for Penang. And still no good for him. So the Sunrise Youngsters forcing, going the other way. Oh, somehow putting it up, but almost getting it to fall. Akesh with a physical play there. Ball touched by Wong Yi Hao. As players will be subbed off the court. Zoran Telly checking back in, as well as Chia Zihong, who has been contributing for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. A 2 and a 3 for the number 2 from Penang. Telly, the ball in his hands, wants to go for the ISO 2. Quick pass that he was forced out of bounds. Zoran Telly just needs to get his get himself warmed up here. A bit of an issue with the shot clock as the referees try to fix it after the bump and the contact from Zoran Telly Jr. on that last play. Zoran Telly only has 2 points in the game so far. And he's a player that has played regularly with the Indonesian teams. Played with Hang Tuah in the IBL at the start of 2024. Played 20 games, averaged 17 points per game and 9 rebounds. Also played in Uruguay in the last year. Wong Yi Hao firing from 3. Megan Mahadevan gets blocked there at the basket. Gets stripped away by Madud Akesh, my bad. As the number 35 converts the second chance points. Ball tipped out once again by Ong Wei Yong. That's the second time we've seen him do it already. Ong Wei Yong, a very key playmaker for the NS Matrix team, hailing from Kelantan. Don't get a lot of Malaysian basketballers coming from Kelantan. Zoran Telly missing. Foul called on Di Wei Yang there. See what happened. Di Wei Yang missed the rebound. And perhaps the extended arm of Jason Lee, causing the referees to go for a foul. DJ Maxwell steps back into the three-pointer. Jia Jun kicks it back out. BJ to Zoran. Once again, the lack of chemistry showing for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters as another turnover. Called for the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Chua Shin-ji checking back into the game once again in place of Zoran Telly Jr. Akesh Gets the ball stripped out. Not protecting the ball well enough from BJ Maxwell. Well, BJ Maxwell hasn't shown off his offensive prowess in this game, but has done so with a couple of deflections, especially basket-saving deflections in transition so far. Wei Yong has the pass deflected there, trying to find captain Wong Yi-hao.
Timeout call.
Timeout call by Penang Sunrise Youngsters. They haven't been able to cut down the deficit so far, with the lead still staying 28 for the NS Matrix Deers.
Timeout's over. We're back in the game.
A very similar five for both teams as they check into the game. Side for Madut Akesh. NS Matrix going with a, well, 10 players on the floor, except for, with the exception of Madut Akesh, are all local players as Akesh knocks down the corner three ball. Jason Lee spinning around, trying to find some space to fire. Akesh in the right place at the right time to grab the rebound. Lai Kok Wing cuts it out, and Jason Lee will have his teammate to thank after that basket. And as Matrix making their way up the floor now, it's not Megan Mahadevan steps through and gets it to fall. Chua Shin-ji tries to block it out of the rim, but that is no good. You can take a look at the replay here. The ball clearly falling into the basket when Chua Shin-ji got a hand to it. And the Chua Shin-ji, an 18-year-old, still very young and very raw player, has all the physical tools to succeed, but definitely still need a bit of time and experience in the game. Lee Jia-jun finds the cross-court pass to Jason Lee. And Jason Lee has been firing on blanks today. Only 2 points scored after the timeout call by Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Chua Shin-ji, number 16 player, not happy with the referee's whistle there. His first appearance in the Major Basketball League. Of course, did play in the under-23 and under-20 development leagues. Penang Sunrise Youngsters in a pseudo zone as they force the turnover out on the break once again. Jason Lee tiptoes the baseline. Ball's tipped. Obasa returns it to Wong Yi-hao. Megan given the rein once again, tapped. Lim Wan-xiong did a good job in defending that possession there. A massive difference in terms of the size and weight of Megan and Lim Wan-xiong on that last possession. Close to a 35 kilogram difference between the two players. Obasa. Matrix. Obasa almost throws it into the backcourt, but it will be a turnover. Lead standing at 31 points now for the NS Matrix Deers, as they showcase that they haven't missed a beat since last year's championship win. Handoff no good. Penang still can't get the score. No thanks to Lee Jia-jun. Quick outlet pass once again as not necessarily the wisest decision there by both players. Wang Wei-yong not chasing the ball down. And just now there, Chia Zi-hong just touched the ball before it went out of bounds. I know he was trying to get a score there, but you could just let it roll out of bounds, work your way through the 5 again. Yi Yang, the left-handed layup is no good. Joseph Obasa is there to clean up the mess. Lee Jia-jun. Will this be another two-horse race in the Major Basketball League season? Or will the Penang Sunrise Youngsters be able to show some of the potential that they have flashed in this game? Matrix does a good job of spacing the floor. Joseph Obasa converting the mid-range J to end the third quarter of play, my bad. Score is 73-38. And the Penang Sunrise Youngsters have a mountain to climb here in the final quarter of play. In the team huddle right there, one of the issues mentioned in the team huddle right there would be the lack of heart shown by the players so far of Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Although the team chemistry definitely had a factor to play in this game as the fourth quarter gets underway. Penang Sunrise Youngsters trying to work their way back from a 35-point deficit here. That's partially blocked there by Chang Zifeng as he gets the break started, trying to turn defense into offense. Chang Zifeng once again from deep. is NS Matrix as Chang Zifeng comes up with the steal and the three-pointer on the offensive end. Hong finding some space, finds a teammate, trying to answer there. And held on the offensive rebound was Lim Wan Xiong. So this foul will go on number 10 from NS Matrix, Michael Munasviki. So far, Michael Munasviki has been an offer from the field, but has made 2 free throws. Stand at 2 points at the moment. Obasa gets the ball from Michael and finding a position deep inside the paint once again is the big man from NS Matrix Deers. The Penang Sunrise Youngsters interior defense just failing to provide resistance, but Lai Kok Wing trying to match point for point. Chang Zifeng, another three-pointer as he turns this game into a shootout in the fourth. Quick timeout called by the Penang Sunrise Youngsters as the coaching team of the Sunrise Youngsters not happy with the defensive miscoms they see on the floor. NS Matrix Deers has scored more than 20 points in every single quarter of the game so far. 25 in the first, 27 in the second, and 21 in the third, while they have limited the Penang Sunrise Youngsters to 6 points in that third quarter. Just 6. Oh, swatted off the backboard, and once again, this time by Michael Munasviki. Chang Zifeng couldn't hold on to the ball there, as Penang Sunrise Youngsters will have another chance at it. But with the lead standing at 40 points, Penang Sunrise Youngsters has got to be just thinking of improving their performance here tonight. Just try to win the quarter. That's what my coach would have said. When I used to play. Jia Zihong firing from deep. Had a couple of baskets early in the game. Braylon Bridges with the short range or the close range miss. Hong Wei Yong. Zifeng. Wei Yong dishes D to the corner. It's Chang Zifeng, the mid-range jumper, no good. Braylon Bridges with the board. Jun Xian getting his first minutes this MBL season. Braylon Bridges with the spin move and the miss. Not a lot of scoring done by both teams in this final quarter of play. The spin move and the shake by Joseph Obasa as he gets the baby hook to fall. Just Youngsters entering the final 7 minutes of the game. Xia Zihong still has struggled to find the basket after his first made three. Li Young. This time it's him that's left open by the Penang Sunrise Youngsters as they try to apply their press. And perhaps uber aggressive defense here by the Penang Sunrise Youngsters as they always leave one guy open on the defensive end. Lim Wan Xiong firing from deep. Ball gets tipped out but secured by Michael. Li Young and as Matrix trying to attack the 5-man defense of the Sunrise Youngsters. Ball gets stripped out. It's Li Young who somehow finds himself open once again. As Matrix continues to tack on more points. The Penang Sunrise Youngsters has only scored 3 points so far in this quarter as they struggle to find chemistry as well as the bottom of the basket.
All right, timeout's over. We're back in the game. Here we go.
Well, the next game will be between the Johor Southern Tigers, the home team here in Kluang, Johor, as well as the Putrajaya Parkcity Heat. But the Penang Sunrise Youngsters and NS Matrix Deers will play the first game, the premier game of the Major Basketball League season 2024-25. Jason Lee trying to get it to fall in. NS Matrix Deers will play tomorrow. And Joseph Obasa muscles his way all Zoran Talley wants the space to ISO. Zoran Talley Jr.
Foul.
Tries the reverse layup there, as you can see. Able to get past Joseph Obasa on the drive. Eventually fouled by Chang Zifeng. So Zoran Talley Jr. Chance to get his 3rd and 4th points off the game. Sorry, his 5th and 6th points off the game. Converts on the first one there. Zoran Talley played in Bosnia, Hungary, Indonesia, Cape Verde, Luxembourg, as well as the United Kingdoms. Obasa, quick passing in the NS Matrix squad. Matthew Chin comes down with the ball. Gets it back to Jason Lee. Jason Lee wants to attack the slower-footed player, and that's blocked by Joseph Obasa. Once again, it's Matthew Chin trying to get the offensive putback. Wei Yong outpaces the whole Penang Sunrise Youngsters team. Li Wei Young couldn't get his teammate an assist there. Tally from 3. Once again, it's NS Matrix turn to attack here. Li Wei Yang once again couldn't draw the whistle from the referee there. Jason to Zoran Tally Jr. Gets the spinning layup to fall. Joseph Obasa forcing Tally Jr. to play both ways here. Successfully gets the stop on that trip. Jason Lee steps into the tree. Rim still really unfriendly to the Penang team as we enter the final 3 minutes of this game. 90-44 is your score. To say is an undoubted fact that it will be a win for the NS Matrix Deers as Obasa puts a statement on that one. Adding salt to the wound
Timeout called by NS Matrix.
of the Penang Sunrise Youngsters. As a timeout will be called on the floor. .232, Braylon Bridges gets a chance against Kwek Tien Yuen. Knocking it down. The number 24, tacking on 2 points to his totals here today. It's not been a great showing for the 3 import players from Penang Sunrise Youngsters. They struggled to score in the opening 3 quarters. Ong Wei Yong now calling out to play here. Set something in motion. Chang Zifeng can't give him that kind of space. Doran. Tally Jr. trying to work his way against the NS defense. Lee Jia Jun able to get the offensive board. And fouled by a player in black.
Sunrise Youngsters ball possession.
There is a triple language stream going on right now. So Jason is the commentator on the Chinese stream. Jason Kaur knocking down the close jumper. hardcore, a player known for his defensive hustle and determination. Fell to an ACL injury after 7 games last year.
Out of bounds.
Li-Ning
Sunrise Youngsters, ball possession.
getting a bit too fancy with his dribble, perhaps. Trying to save the ball. Bit of contact there from the Penang player as well. Ball deflected. Jia Hong once again firing from deep, hitting the back rim this time. And a nice outlet pass there. Michael Munazviki able to finish the play off. A 46-point lead, definitely not the conclusion that Penang Sunrise Youngsters was thinking of when the game started here today. Ball is stripped out of the hands by Ong Wei Yong. Ong Wei Yong once again pushed out of bounds by a Penang player.
Foul on Li-Ning. Dennis Matrix, ball possession. Here we go.
As we enter the final 33 seconds of play here, Lai Kok Wing, despite being the game's leading scorer, Lai Kok Wing and the Penang Sunrise Youngsters will fall to a heavy defeat here by the NS Matrix Deers. Chang Zifeng, his 11th point of the quarter and his 11th point of the game here. Miss once again for the team in red and white, as the NS Matrix Deers will likely hold the possession to end this game. An anticlimactic start to the Major Basketball League 2024-25 season. And NS Matrix Deers defeats the Penang Sunrise Youngsters 97-48. Madut Akesh with 21 points and 7 rebounds, immediately repaying the NS Matrix Deers for selecting him as the import. Whereas on the Penang Sunrise Youngsters, despite a productive outing by Lai Kok Wing with 17 points and 5 steals, they will fall to a heavy defeat here in the opening game. Don't go away, we do have the Johor Southern Tigers and the Putrajaya Parkcity Heat coming up right next. But before that, we do have a post-game interview coming your way. player of the game honors here today. You had 21.7 rebounds and 3 steals. How do you feel about your first game here in Malaysia?
Feel pretty good. First time playing with the team, so just get to know each other in a game setting. I feel like we played pretty good, shared the ball. Everybody was able to get to their spots, make their shots, so it was pretty good.
Okay, is there anything, or I'm sure you guys were happy with your performance out there tonight, but is there anything perhaps you've seen that maybe could be improved for the next game?
Yeah, there's a lot actually. Just taking care of the ball a little bit more, cutting down on the turnovers, and then just being able to take the pressure a little bit more when they're pressing.
That's cool. That's cool. Finally, is there anyone that you want to give a shout out to back home in Australia?
Not really. No.
No? No, your mom, your dad? Nothing? Okay, that's it for... No shout-outs. No shout-outs for my dude Akesh. But that will be all for the first game here, NS Matrix against Penang Sunrise Youngsters. Don't forget to tune into the next game, Johor Southern Tigers taking on the Putrajaya Parkcity Heat. We'll see you then.